Hey guys, welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So the other day I made this really cool ephemera carrier out of some standard copy paper, not copy paper, but scrapbook paper, and I put them all into this nice book, New England by the National Geographic Society, and just, you know, did a bunch of accordion pockets and tucks and, you know, made space for a lot of ephemera. Well, this is what I had left over from when I cut the pages up, and I'm going to attempt today the Msscrapbusters challenge with Twinchies. So if you don't know what a Twinchie is, the Twinchie is basically just a 2 by 2 inch piece of paper. So it should look like this, and it's like a little cluster on a 2 by 2. So the whole premise of Melena's Msscrapbusters challenge is that this is a mandatory piece of the challenge, as well as a button. So on each Twinchie there must be 2 by 2, have some sort of a cluster, and include a button. So it'll look something like this. So it's just like a little mini collage using up some scraps. This was my scraps left over from this project, and I just cut these all up. They're already a 2-inch strip, so I just cut them into 2 by 2s. All right, and this is what I've come up with. So I just went ahead and played with it a little bit just to see what my collages will look like based on the, you know, the pre-used paper that I had, and I found some really cute Tim Holtz snippets, tiny snippets, very small little pieces of card stock ephemera that I can add to. Oh, that's cool. That I can add to this this project, and yeah, just make cute little clusters to go into a junk journal. So far they're pretty flat. I mean, even with 2 or 3 layers of card on there, it's still very flat. And the only thing that will stand out on this would be the button, but I've made plenty of ephemera with buttons on it before, so I'm not afraid to have that thickness in my junk journal. So let's just go ahead and get started. I've kind of organized them a little bit based on color scheme and patterns, and yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna go with. Now, first of all, here's a disclaimer. I know for a fact that I am at least 3 weeks behind Melena's Msscrapbusters challenges. I really don't keep up with them as she's posting them, but I love going back and watching you know, previous challenges and putting my spin on it. So today is just another What's Up Wednesday. Let's do it. All right, this is what's up. I'm doing an Msscrapbusters challenge. Let me go grab some glue and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think for this project I'm just going to do, I'm going to use some art glitter glue. It'll dry quickly, and you know, it'll be a nice quick little addition to the project. So I'm not going to waste my time with any glue sticks or anything like that. I'm just going to apply art glitter adhesive onto this project and just go along the line. And let's start on this end. So here's my base. It's like a blue and silver. Okay. Here is the first layer. It's a British flag. Just gonna add some art glitter to it. And I'm just going to place it down on an angle right here on this Twinchie. And then I'm going to go in with a butterfly. So again, just a little bit of art glitter. This one seems a little clogged. Let me try my precision tip. Okay, there's my butterfly, and here is a little sentiment. And again, this is all from the Tim Holtz Tiny Snippets collection. And I believe, whoa, almost had a major craftalange. So this is from 2 packs of Tim Holtz. One is the Expedition Ephemera pack, and the other one are Field Notes. So that's the two snippet packs that I'm using right now. And with this one, I'm just gonna add a little blue button right on here. So for my button, I think I'm gonna use Fabrifix. It glues paper to paper, paper to fabric, fabric to fabric, and hopefully buttons to paper. So there's that. And that's all it is, guys. That's all the challenge requires you to do, is a Twitchy with 2x2 inch paper and a little mini collage, and must include a button. That's it. So I can do this all day. Let's do another one. Here's a nice one right here. This is a little, the palace, like a little card from a hotel. Mar de Plata is the I guess the little theme, or the city that it's in. I'm gonna clean off my art glitter, and let's just get the hole clogged from there. All right, that's better, I think. Come on, play nice. All right, PVA with the precision tip it is. I don't force my glues to play because I know that they're under a lot of pressure. I command a lot from my glues, and sometimes they don't want to play, and I'm okay with that. I just move on to the next one. And add a little butterfly. And I'm just gonna put this circle, it's like a little circle punch. You can put a sentiment on there. I did ink all of these previously, and I'm using my vintage photo ink dauber. And I'm just gonna place that right there. And I'm gonna put a little button on there. Isn't this button adorable? I mean, that is a very cute button. Maybe I'll use that. And again, I'm just doing my silicone glue, Fabrifix. Again, paper to paper, paper to fabric, fabric to fabric, and buttons to paper. So there's that. The next one I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna place these aside to dry so that the button doesn't slide off or anything. The next one I'm gonna do is right here. This is a brown paper with some silver accents on it, and I'm just going to do this US stamp with President Abraham Lincoln on it, and I'm gonna ink the edges on this one. Again, I'm just using Fabrifix. I'm using Vintage Photo Distress ink on these. It's just what was on my desk. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and you went ahead and checked out Melena's video for this Msscrapbusters challenge. And I'll link her channel and her video down below. She is linked permanently on my website as one of my favorite channels on my homepage of my YouTube channel. So you can always just go all the way down to my homepage, and you'll find Melena down there, Natasha from Treasure Books, Julie and Lee, the challenge that I'm working on with the 2022 collage challenge, and those are two separate channels. It's Julie's art and junk journals with Julie, and then Lee's channel is separate as well. So I'm just gonna place my little mushroom to the side, and again I'm gonna use that circle to put my button on, and I think I'll use this nice big round wooden button. Most of my buttons are wood, or at least the ones that I've pulled out from this giant jar of buttons, and this is just 1/5 of my button collection. So I have probably over a couple thousand buttons in my craft room. So yeah, I have at least 2,000 to 3,000 buttons, and of course I've made my girls count them all just to keep them busy when they want to be in here. So there's another one. I'm gonna set that one to dry. I love this one right here. It's so like faint, but you know it's there type of thing. So this again is just some Tim Holtz snippets, and I'm just gonna add some PVA all the way around it, and I'm placing it cat a corner on here. And I have this little butterfly, very tiny butterfly. I'll just ink around the edges and glue it down. Again, not a lot of glue is needed for this. So there's that. And here's my little sentiment with the stamp numbered on it. Just gonna pop that down right there in that corner. And I think I'm gonna use this gray blue button on here. I'm just gonna put it right up here at the top, or more in the center on the left side. All right, so there's that. I like this challenge. It's quick, and it's like a little mini collage, and you can do it really quickly. This has a lot going on this one. This is another silver with black background. I'm gonna put this really large ticket on here. Again, sideways or catty cornered. I'm then going to add this mushroom. Okay. These are all from Tim Holtz tiny snippets. This mushroom has a punch out right here in the middle. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Place that over here. The punch out didn't come out. Get out of there. Okay. That's nice. Okay, and I'm going to add this little sentiment card, which I'm inking. Oops. Just gonna place that, place it close to the mushroom. And then there's like this little stamp, sort of like a postage stamp. So I'm going to place that right here in the middle. Yeah, that looks good. I'm just rubbing away some of the excess glue that's like all over. And for this one, I'm going to add perhaps that nice big round brown button. Yeah, I'm just looking around my desk to see what other items I'm working with as far as colors. I may use this one. Aren't these cute? Like, so adorable. Let's see. Oh, I can use this one. Yeah, that looks good. And again, this is going to be glued down with Fabrifix. It's clear silicone glue, fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, and paper to paper. I'm going to turn this over that way. And hopefully buttons to paper. And now we have that. Okay. So yeah, I'm just tossing them up above to dry. They're gonna sit on my desk for a few minutes, and then after I'm all done, I will take a picture and show you all of them. So here's like a little specimen of seashells, again from the Tim Holtz Expedition or Field Notes. I don't know which one this came from. Might be the Expedition. I'm just going to place that down off on the edge and place this specimen card right here. Right up here at the top. And this little round circle punch right here near the bottom, just slightly overlapping the previous card. And this looks sort of seashellish or silver dollars. You know, the silver dollars that you find in the ocean, those little seashells. And I'm going to use my Fabrifix glue again. And there we have that. Pretty sweet. I like that. That wooden button is really cool. I'm going to try to use that one again. Alright, I think I have about 4 more to go. So let's just see. Got this purple card with some tan background, or purple background with tan foreground. And again, I'm just using a little ticket from the Tim Holtz Snippets. I'm going to place that catty cornered. Go in with this little foliage from the Tim Holtz Snippets, probably Field Notes. I'm just going to place that on its side. And here's another little circle. Kind of wish I inked this one. Let's see if I can just ink this side that's on the paper. Okay. And a little circle sentiment. And I think I'm going to use perhaps this bluish gray button. Yeah, I'm going to use this one, this bluish gray button right on top of that sentiment circle. Actually, I kind of like this one. Yeah, I like this one for it. This one has a little bit more reds in it. And I like the contrast of it, so that's gonna go there. Okay, that's gonna dry. Now I have this purple stripe. And again, I'm just gonna place a little ticket on there. Okay, I have this little guy. It's a little Santa Catarina in Brazil. It's a Lux Hotel. This has to come from the Expeditions collection from Tim Holtz. And I'm just gonna pop this right on top of that ticket. Okay, my little sentiment card. It's blank, but I like it anyway. Overlapping that one, and I'm gonna put this little blue button. This is a wooden button, little blue button right on there. Don't you dare fall over. There you go. Ah! I said, don't fall over. There we go. Oh goodness. All right, isn't that neat? All right, just a couple more to go. Here I have 2 pinks, and I'm going with some red sentiments on it, so a red collage. I have here this little ticket. Again, just gluing this down on an angle. I like on an angle. These are coming out really nicely. Just inking the ones that I think needs inking. Not everything needs inking all the time. And I haven't even daubed my dauber in my ink. I'm just using whatever's on the pad. And yeah. And my little mushroom. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't even need inking. So I'm just gonna put a little glue on here and pop it down. Just like so. Okay. And the last but not the least is this pretty pink floral with silver, it looks like silver accents on top. And again, PVA glue is my choice today because my art glitter does not want to come out and play. So place that down there. Gonna ink up my little sentiment circle. Well, this is more or less my button holders because that's what I've been placing my buttons on. Okay, and a little stamp, little postage stamp. It's not even a full postage stamp, but this came out of the Tim Holtz Snippets. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with this bluish brown button, but I have to clean off, oh, it's that bluish gray. I have to clean off the previous glue that I got on there. If it'll allow me to. Just just gonna use a dry wipes and see if I can get that all off. My fingers are inky, so the glue's turning reddish brown. But yeah, I just need to get the majority of it off so that the new layer of glue will stick. Okay. Alright, I think that's all of them. That's all that I had anyway. I mean, I can cut up more and put into my journal. I still have all of this left over. Okay, so these again were just leftover scraps from previous projects that I was working on, and I figured I may never use that paper again. In fact, I tried to cover up the majority of it because it's not ugly paper, it's just not paper that I can really find a use for in my projects other than something like this. Okay, so yeah, those are my scraps, and this is the Msscrapbusters challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do down below. Also, check out Melena's channel on Melena Pilot's channel, and you will be able to see her version of the Msscrapbusters challenge, as well as if you do hashtag Msscrapbusters, you will find everyone who has done this challenge. Oh my goodness, look, I almost failed epically. I didn't even put a button on here, and nobody told me anything. I'm gonna use this this very small button right here. Where's my glue? And I'm just gonna place him right up here in this corner. Okay, now I think I've survived the challenge. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Stay naturally curious and have a crafty day. And yeah, try this. This is fun. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.